Hello! Welcome back to Glenleathann. Just up here at field 13. Before I end September 1, I thought I'd take on a few contracts. So I'll set up a little bit of an auto drive on this field and then down to the exports sell point. We got the combine on courseplay, and then hopefully that guy or lady, I can't remember who's driving, is good to go. They have done two headlands. This will be the third headland, and when they cut in, it'll be a third headland, and then hopefully they should just crack on. And yeah, that's that. I'm hoping to catch him before he drops the last load, mind, because the whole point of doing the contract was A, for the money, but B, for the extra crop if possible. If not, it doesn't matter, we'll just buy some. It's not the end of the world. I bought the Renault up. We had to purchase ourselves another header trailer because that header does not fold. I may switch that header out for the Diamond 8. Is that what it is? The kit that folds in half. It's red and black. It doesn't really go with the John Deere, but let me see if I can find it and I'll show you what I mean. Unless I've got a cord header that folds that's green. So this kitten, I'm thinking if you have something like that, it folds, either this folds the John Deere, fixed. Would you believe it? Why don't they fold? Unless you have something like this, which is ridiculous. Oh well. As you can tell, I still have my snots and coughs and colds, and there we go, just starting the lands. Now hopefully it'll be alright. I don't have the little screen in the corner that pops up that says, you know, so and so has got stuck again. So yeah, it is what it is. Why does that say field? Oh, it's field 19 now, I field. What have I got field 19? Sure, that was field 13. Have I named it wrong? Have I named it 19 and it should be 13? Is that what I've done? You see? This is why you should do these things half asleep. Yes, that should be 13. So Cavalier Roy has done an amazing job. I'm not going to change, that's that one, 19 weight is here. This guy and this guy are running off of 19 weight, so I'll just leave it. So yeah, so Cavalier Roy has done an amazing job with the AI nodes for traffic and stuff. They are literally everywhere, and 2/3 of Autodrive is done for me. Which is awesome, like proper awesome. So that's how we are so far. So other than, oh, we do have 24 goats in each of our large pasture now. So it's a total of, I think I want to go up here. So that is a total of 48 in that large field. So we have 12 of the brown and 12 of the grey in each of them, and that way it looks like they're mixing and matching between the feed troughs. Otherwise you have brown going to one and you have grey going to the other, and it just looks a little bit silly. So yes, that's where that is. Oh, zoom in a little bit. There they are, they're down the hill. Hopefully they're doing alright. That John Deere combine, although it's nearly 300 horses, it must be more than that actually, struggles on the hills, like proper struggles going up them hills, and I do have avoid fruit switched on, by the way, but for some reason yeah, I've got avoid fruit switched on. I've got a course around the outside of the field so they know where they're going, and they're still driving through the crop. Let's just drive away and pretend we didn't see. I was never there. It's not me. We'll blame the workers. If my yield is down on that field and I don't end up with anything, I'm gonna cry. So yeah, so that's where we are at. Yeah, still full of snot and cold, which I apologise for. Today is Saturday, and it is, I don't even know what the time is. Oh, hang on. I need to turn my phone down anyway because it's going to be really loud because I've been working. It's 7:45, and I've literally just come in, had my tea, I'm sat on the bed. For you that missed it, we've moved the rooms around, jiggled him about a bit we have, so that the kids got more space, and the wife and I are squished. The steering wheel pedals is currently sat in the wardrobe, on an Xbox controller, and my PC is currently sat over this way. Alright, looks right. Yeah, on my chest of drawers at the bottom of the bed, so I'm a bit cramped. The Xbox is downstairs on the TV, so I record the bare bones challenge down there. I can record directly to the Xbox. But when I record like Carpathian and things like that, I want to, because I'm doing time lapse on bare bones, it doesn't really matter, but Carpathian I want a higher quality video. So I record via my capture card to the PC. I've got a feeling I've gone completely the wrong way because I'm a loon. I may have to stop. I have to stop. Where the dealio am I? I can't even see me. No, I am going the right way. I couldn't see the farm through the trees. I'm pretty sure we're over there somewhere. I think I've changed my days to 5. Or I was planning on changing them to 5. Yes, changed it to 5-day seasons because we're already into day 1 of September, and not a lot has been accomplished, and I've got so much to do. And with trying to set up, I apologise for the lag. PC has literally just been switched on this track still. I need to turn off those interactive zone marker thingies because they're on because I was trying to set up that thingy, the Autodrive route. I didn't know where the sell point trigger was, so I turned it all on. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, so trying to set up Autodrive and stuff, and set up for the next video and get things done that I needed to get done, like mulching this field. There's not enough time in the day. I have turned it down to real time at the moment because if I don't, light is going to fail us, and if we run out of light, we're doomed. Doomed, I tell you. So I don't really want to run out of light. Yeah, the bare bones challenge that came out today, I recorded some of that in the dark, and it's not, I know it's not the best of viewing to watch somebody farm in the dark. Now to play and farm in the dark, I really don't care, but to farm in the dark and record it for you guys looks a bit, not boring, but you can't see a lot, and that in my mind makes a boring video. I apologise for my nose squeaking. Every time I swallow, my nose squeaks. So, yeah, it is what it is. Right, we'll scooch around here. I do need to jump back into Giant's editor and move those. Well, that was the other thing. You want to move these canisters to inside the fence, I think. because it's making it impossible to get the course to run up here. You may have just seen we now have a water plane, and the reason for that is I bought a tanker, which is just here. There we go, nice and shiny and grey, because that's what I wanted. I like it. I have modified that to accept goat milk, so we'll use it for goat milk, milk, and water, should we choose to get some sort of cows on the go. But if I jump on this little hedge here, this is technically 2 pastures. So we have, as I mentioned in the last one, no bud, yeah, there's feed, you can have some. Giants only allow 25 visible at any one point. Now, because I have 2 in the same place, we actually get all 48 visible. So if I add another 2, well, 1 to each thing, they will all become visible. And I'm not sure about you, but having, if I scooch around here, having this many animals visible. Oh, if I scooch over here, you see what I mean by, see that guy there visits this trough, whereas if I had, and then this grey one's going to visit this trough, whereas if I had grey and one and brown and the other, they would only visit their own individual troughs. But now they're all eating the same from different places. Does that make any sense for anybody? It does in my head. So I reckon this looks a lot better, having more animals visible. So that's what I've done. So that's that. I bought the water tank. I've scooched that over there because it was in the way for my auto-drivey type stuff. My Massey is just there. That finished the mulching. This thingy-mabob is producing hay pellets. That's still full of hay. And there's still nothing in the pasture for the babies. And then this is our grass field. We still haven't scanned this field yet. And then the field over yonder has been scanned. Now, I was chitter-chattering to Mr. Cavalier Roy, and he left me a rather large message, which I thank you for, sir. I really do. I really appreciate the time you're taking to, you know, impart your wisdom with me. I am a relatively small channel, and yeah, I'll come back to the channel thing in a minute. Just checking that this was going to feel like a scan, wasn't it? Yeah, nitrogen perfect, pH is okay. There is soybean, so nitrogen is going to be perfect regardless. We do need to get the other field scanned, so then all our soybeans are, they won't be top dollar because we haven't done anything. But the field over yonder, we need to get that scanned just so we get a higher yield. So I think that's the plan for now. I haven't cut the grass. Oh, back to Cavalier Roy. Squeeze. I need a drink. I'm going to start coughing like a trooper. For all you guys that aren't aware, I treat this Let's Play a bit like a live stream without the live stream. My internet connection is not great. So I play for an hour or so. I was calling them my long play episodes on East Cornigan. I've got some good response to that lately, so I might whoop to the defence. I may well bring that back. If you want to do it, I'm looking for the field scanner. Oh, scanner's over there. Where do we leave the Fendt? We haven't got a Fendt. We've got the Renault. Where did I leave the Renault? Oh, I've probably gone the wrong way around now, haven't I? Yeah, there it is. So I was having a chat with him, or he left me a message, should I say, in regards to in regards to you know when you've been doing something all day and your brain just doesn't want to communicate with your mouth, and words don't easily leave. That's where I'm at. What was I saying? Somebody help me. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, can't be wrong. Oh, I am miles away today. Miles and miles away. So basically, he was chatting to me in regards to the multiplayer series he's doing at the moment, and he was saying that you need to enjoy what you're doing and how you're doing it, and yeah, just do what you're happy with. So at the minute I'm happy playing on here, and it's grabbed my attention, it's easy going, I can just waffle on, vent, and it's helping my mental state as well as my relaxation. And I get an hour or so to just talk rubbish with you guys without the kids. The school holidays have literally just started for us, and the kids are already, you know, we're looking at summer camps. So you should do what you're happy with, and you know, that sort of thing, which I fully get, fully understand, and I take it all in, and I appreciate the time. Anyway, so he was saying on the multiplayer series, what they do is you can go back to, I think it's the 3rd episode of this, and read it if you like. They have the first in-game month to change anything that they wish to change, fields, machinery, that sort of stuff. And then, these are the narrows, aren't they? If they're not, we're going to have tram lights. Yeah, the first month to change, tweak, move, do whatever it is that they need to do. No, not that one. I want that one. On their fields, their farm. So they want to change out fields, then they have to do that within the first month. If they want to change machinery, they have to do that within the first month, and so on and so forth. Now, I think that's a really cool idea. So, without even realising it, I'd already switched out the trailer from the Branther to the Richard Weston, and then I've already switched out the Fendt to the Renault. So the other reason we are on 5-day seasons is because I want to play around with some different equipment, and we need to recalculate some of these fields. I'm not entirely sure that we need 3 huge grass fields, whereas we could do a couple of fields for a crash. We could have a couple of fields as a cash crop type fields. These two are currently soybeans, so that is a decent cash crop. You see where I'm coming from? And then we probably only need 1, possibly 2 grass fields. We could always do silage. We have a bunker, so we could either wrap it, or we could stick it in a bunker silo, or all that good stuff. So I'm going to use September as my you have until the end of September to sort out. I'm cockney all of a sudden. Just sort out any replacement machinery that I may want to do. There is a lovely old school Massey, I think it's a 165 self-propelled sprayer conversion thing that I absolutely love. I'm tempted to switch that out for our sprayer set, because it's just, you know, I like it. and I don't care if you don't. I do. Basically. I think it's really cool. You may disagree, but I like it. So I'm thinking about switching that out. I'm thinking of switching out our Massey, which is 180 horses, for a slightly smaller 5600 Massey with like flotation tires on. It's a bit older, 2003, 2000 whatever. And it's not quite as old as the Renault, but yeah, so I think I'm switching that out for that. The John Deere we can switch out for like the 8110, is it? 8410. We can switch it out for that. I said in the last episode, and I'll say it again, I think older tractors and older machinery, just for me, has way more character, and it has the tractors and that, but look at them, they have their own personalities. They are so pretty and so well designed, whereas a lot of modern tractors, and don't get me wrong, I do love the tractors, they look the same. I mean, I know Acco, I changed it, own 90% of the world's tractor brands, I swear they do. It's like Unilever and, you know, fabric softener. They own most things, which is what it is, because that's what they do, right? And they are made, you know, for individual purposes, and you know, they're not a bulk line, so to speak. But some of the, like the Case, and then the newer Masses, and then some of the newer Fence, other than the body shape is ever so slightly different, for me, they all look the same. Do you know what I mean? They've all got that I was made, designed by the same man in, you know, wherever. But older stuff, when you saw this going down the street, you think, no. You see a blue tractor coming down the street, and your brain goes, that's a Ford. Do you know what I mean? Because you just know the sound and... yeah. I think older machinery really does have its place. I am still tempted to just buy an extra tractor, which will be the Massey 135, and we could use that for like film scanning, maybe a bit of tedding or something. I love the Massey 135, we could use that to feed the animals, we could use that for the tanker. Yeah, I love it. So, have we got an issue with our workers? Because I'm sure they should have done more than what they've done so far. Oh, it is 70%. Where are they? They're here. That's... oh, you're doing alright. Where is our tractor? Anybody? Is under here. Where is the tractor? I can't see the tractor. Tip stations, loading stations, contracts. Yeah, he's down here. He wants to hurry up. The combine's full. So yeah, there's a few bits I wouldn't mind switching out for older machinery. Then again, to switch out the John Deere with another 300 horsepower John Deere, old school styly, I'm going to have to move to large tractors like the 89 or the 96 and the articulated doohickeys to get 300 horses. And they are way too big for this. if we did like I don't know, on the 80 series, 81, whatever it is, we would have to then sell most of our equipment and replace it. So I don't think that is actually an option. So we may stick with some newer stuff. I absolutely love this tractor. I already put 1.2 hours on it. I love this tractor. I think I'm just going to let that contract run its course and not worry about it, because, well, can. Right, let's dump this in here. If you remember at the beginning of the series, everything was clean, everything was tidy, everything was put away. Now look at it. It's all just sort of dumped here and there. Because, you know, is what it is. Right, so that's that film scanned. I'm assuming, now you know what I say about assumptions. That field has now been Glenleathann. Oh, a little bit of low ball there, look. Would you add Amanda Eve it? So we've still got those, so basically we've got the grass fields left to do. A few Autodrive courses around here. There's a course around the outside of field 46. There's also a course around the outside of field 13. We have a Autodrive point down at exports, and then there's one up at the livestock doohickey, which is up here somewhere, and then this one is the bales sell point, is where we're at. So I'm adding in little bits as I need to. So the contracts we have taken on, if you didn't already glance at them just now, so that's the goats. So yes, we have 12 of each in the centre pen and 12 of each in the other pen. And then we have 50 in the barn. Any babies we have will go into the small pasture, and then as they get bigger, I think the goats in our pens will stay there. The babies will be moved to the small one, and then once they're old enough, and these ones are old, we'll move the small ones to the bigger pen and sell the bigger ones. Is my thinking at the moment. Anyway, contracts. So harvesting is underway. I've got another harvesting for oats, but we only have the one combine, so that's on hold. We have a liming contract for fuzznuts, and Mystic Spider, we have a cultivating contract. Now, spot the problem. This won't pull the cultivator. This won't pull our cultivator. Our cultivator is this Lemkin doohickey that I said I don't like that, and the only tractor we have that will pull that is the John Deere. This is too small to cart. Well, it would cart, but it would struggle. This kitten was mulching, so that was out the window. So the tractor we have set up on the contract is the John Deere. So currently, all our contracts are on hold, unless of course we sell the Lemkin and buy a different one, which is a possibility actually. Should we sell that Lemkin and buy a different one? So have a quick look on our tablet, and we'll see what we can find. So cultivators, well, at least 5 metre. So what we've got, what past have I? Is that one? No. This one. This one requires 225, and currently available to us we have 180, because the John Deere is currently carting, and I don't actually like this. I think it is a ugly looking cultivator. It's not even a pretty looking, it's just ugly. I don't like it. I mean, look at this one. It's all contained, it's all there. This one looks like someone's caught a fence post and stretched it. It's horrible. No offence to Lemkin lovers, you know, each to their own. That's not for me. So A lot of this stuff is stuff that I was going to use on Paloa and never got around to. So I got a lot of Polish stuff because I love playing on Polish maps. So Dajczow is one of my favourite maps, FS19 and 22, of the Polish variety. So, and then this kitten, I think it's this kitten, I have, no I don't have that one, I'm lying to you. I have the PH25 on Attingham Park. Again, 200 horses. Ideally, we could do with about 5 meters, but I would possibly take 4. These guys are absolutely brilliant. That's 8 meters, so 5 meters would be this one. But that tends to get overused. This kitten here, the 3.8, the 4.8 is 150, so that's almost 5 meters. And then the 5.8 is 195, which I think would be too big. The field we're doing would be 47. Where's 47? It's down here. It's not overly big. It is bigger than this one. So it would just take us a bit longer, I suppose. So let's jump in there. We'll get stuck. We'll grab that. I need to drop that off. Lower the forks. And then we need to drop off that bale spike. Stick that in the shed. There we go. I was going to put the... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to put the weight on the back, but then I've realised I can't pull the lemkin if the weight's on the wrong side. That ain't going to work, is it? Right, let's grab the lemkin. Since Cavalier Roy has mentioned the fact that a lot of tractors in FS22 make that silly noise, the amount of tractors I realised that make that silly noise is ridiculous. I was playing on bare bones with a... what have I got on there? I've got the Class Tower Track, and I have a case, and the case does it all the time, and until Cavalier Roy pointed it out, I hadn't noticed it. I thought he'd added in some sort of Chinook or something, and it hadn't. It's just a tractor noise, which is a bit odd, to say the least. So yeah, is money still going down yet? Yes. Not sure how far they've got with that contract, but we'll get up to the store, we'll sell this, we'll see how much money we got left, and then we shall purchase a different cultivator. Oh, we might even get a power harrow, not power harrow, just a disc harrow, just disc it. Nice, easy. I think the discs tend to be lower horsepower for the same sort of size. Do you mean like a 6 metre would be, like a 5 metre would be like 150 horses, whereas in a cultivator that might be a bit higher. Well, we are going to go onto the road, so let's put our beacon on. Because I'm running the Autodrive, which I'm still struggling with Autodrive, don't get me wrong. I'm not as au fait with it as some people that use it a lot. Farmson Guy does the name of one. Disturbed uses it quite a bit. Yeah, I'm not that great with it. It's taking a bit of time, and I forget what the buttons are. And the DPI button on my mouse has given up, so it's set to like, you know, 4 inches of movement is like 2 pixels on the screen. It's just don't. Is what it is. I suppose I could go into the settings on control panel and mess around with it, but I haven't as of yet. There's our other weight. I knew we had another one. Well, let's sell this because it's a nice size, it's a lovely thing, but it's too big for what we're doing. So let's find the trigger, which I just drove past it. There it is. So we shall paint that and sell it. And then we'll scooch back around the front. On the wrong side of the road. But there's no traffic coming, so we're all good. Let's grab that weight without sticking the... We're going to stick the arm through the window. We'll have to lift that right up. Can I get close enough? Yes. Right. So, what we've got the disc arrows. That's 180 for 5 meters. I've got a lot of small stuff on here. Or higher horsepower. I love that. I was using it on Glenleathann. I need to do another episode on there actually. I played on there for ages. Got the row. 4 meters, 110 horses. Could you go wrong with that? I suppose you could go wrong with that, couldn't you? Should we give it a go? If it all goes horribly, horribly wrong, we'll refund ourselves £8 grand. Where is it? Over yonder. It's only 4 meters. Now I can't see a lot of farms in the UK having, you know, 12, 13, 40 meter discs and stuff. It's all going to be relatively small, 4, 5 maybe, a lot of 3s I would imagine. Let's just have a quick look at our worker, which is here. And is he still down at the store? Have I done something wrong? Oh no! He's literally been sat here all that time, wasting my money, because I would imagine this isn't far enough forward. Darn and dag nabbit! Oh, I thought I tested that, but clearly I hadn't. Oh well. Right, the combine is waiting for you, bud. He's literally just sat there wasting all my money. What an oik. I'm such a silly. Right, where were we? We were up here, weren't we? My apologies for jumping across. In fairness, people that jump across like that, I really don't have an issue with. People who simulate running off, myself included, Mr. Silly Peep, I've got no issue with that. People that use the, I don't know what you call it, it's part of the course play thing that you just click on the next one you want. I know Lee Wire uses that, there's a few others, I can't think of my head, but there are a few others that use that. You know, they just pull up near it and click on it, and that's fine. Or, you know, but people who tab to another vehicle. Now, I have absolutely no issue with people that tab. None at all. You want to tab to your heart's content. Don't, however, tab to the vehicle, miss the vehicle you want, and then go round and round and round, tapping like a trooper. I've gone too far, have I? There's another entrance down here, isn't there? No, I'm not going to off. I can't believe I'm going to off. Yeah, go round and round in circles for 10 minutes, whilst I get motion sick. Yeah. If you're going to tab to vehicle, just tab. I mean, AgTech does that really well. He knows exactly which direction that he needs to tab to go to which vehicle. He'll tab to the left, he'll jump into the vehicle, he'll jump to the right, he'll jump into the combo. He knows exactly where it's going. That, I got no issue with. People that just randomly tab for, 25-30 minutes of my life, it feels like, messing around, yeah, I ain't got time for that. I feel sick. Especially if you're watching a time lapse. Oh. Anywho's. Pardon me. I'm pretty sure this was in 19, wasn't it, this disc? I'm sure it was. But yeah, as I say, I can't foresee a lot of UK based farmers having massive machinery. I know the fields on here are pretty big, and but it'll just take us a little bit longer, won't it? Not only that, it looks like it's doing the job, which it is. Our second largest tractor can run it, which it is, and everything is as is. So we need to get this contract done. I still have a liming contract. Now lime's pretty cheap, so we'll just fill up the limer, head over to the field, and crack on with that. I could get a worker on it, like a regular worker. Have to do a headland first, and if we switch on that the worker can refill the fertilisers and stuff, it'll refill the lime, and that'll cost me a fortune, won't it? I'm sure they overcharge you for products. And they charge me fertiliser prices for lime. I'm sure they do. So yeah, I think disc harrowing with this is going to be one of those jobs that I do off screen, and sit back, relax, put some tunes on, and generally zone out is how I describe it to the missus. If I've got my earbuds in and I'm looking like I'm half asleep, it's because I am so chilled out that I probably am half asleep, to be honest. But yeah, I just wanted to get another one of these videos out. You guys and your reaction to these videos and the amount of views and stuff I'm getting is absolutely ridiculous. I am only, at the time of recording this, 2 subscribers away from 100. Absolutely bonkers, like proper bonkers. So that brings me back full circle to what I was saying at the beginning of the episode, and I was having a chinwag. Well, Wasteland Gaming has dropped me a comment about pleasing people, and the fact that I'm not going to please anybody if I keep up looking at analytics and see who's watching what and when they're watching it and why they're watching it and for how long they're watching it, and things like mod reviews and map tours and all that good stuff are what grows a channel, if you like. Now, I didn't get into this to grow a channel. It is absolutely bonkers and wonderful that people want to listen to me waffle on and rant about absolutely nothing. I was ranting last time about people that are doing the same thing as everybody else, which is, you know, what it is. So I think that's absolutely bonkers. I got into this not because of the videos per se. It was more, I wanted some release from the real world. As most of you guys know, I have 2 boys who are on the autistic spectrum. They have other issues as well as, and to be able to not leave the real world. You never leave the real world with children like that. You never leave the real world. Even asleep, you're not really asleep. You're listening out for them. It's got to the point where our youngest, with his problems, is currently sleeping with the missus, and Muggins here has got the sofa. Because that's what you do for your kids. They need stability, they need whatever they need. Anyways, so that's my release, is to play this and waffle on to you guys. And he was saying the fact that he knows how to, you know, do the analytics and this, he doesn't pay that much attention to it. He likes to play the game. And that echoes basically what Cavalier Roy was saying to me the other day. Do what you want to do, as long as you're having fun, people will watch. And I'm not sure if people like to listen to me waffle on, or they like what I'm doing on this series with my goats, or my Animals Only Challenge series which I'm doing in partnership with AgTech Farmer Gaming. But you know when a map grabs you and you just want to play on it, and you want to play on it, and you want to play on it, and you've got a series on a PC and you know it's going to be a long time before you stop playing on it because you started to add an Autodrive route. Do you know what I mean? If it's going to be a 5-minute thing, where's Autodrive? It's not even selected, because Autodrive setup can be quite tricky, I find. Do you see what I'm saying? So my brain subconsciously has already said this is going to run for a while, before I'd even realised that that is what was going to happen. But yeah, this is going to go on for a while. I want to at least fill all of our goat pens, and I want to make a good go of this dairy. So I'm going to play, I'm going to waffle on. You may get some episodes of me waffling, and you may get some, well, not quite ASMR type episodes. You might just get, if I'm having a really bad day and I just don't want to talk, you may just get, you know, I folded that. Supposed to have lifted it up, you idiot. You may get, you know, a 25-30 minute video of just that. Silence on my end, listen to the tractor, watch me disc a field. I mean, I watch real farmers in real life, like Farmer Tyler Ranch. I have been following the Millennial Farmer for a good while, the Farm Rescue guys and all that. And not so much the Millennial Farmer, but like Drew's Farming Life, Farmer Phil, Nick's Farm. They go out with their tractors and their cultivators and their ploughs and their slurry spreaders and the tankers, and I will watch a 40-minute video of them driving up and down different fields spreading slurry. Some of it is a bit time-lapsey, some of it is drone up, and I'll just watch the sound of the tractor, the sound of the machinery, the escapism of watching somebody else do something that just takes me somewhere else, clears my brain. Do you know what I mean? It's lovely, absolutely spot on. Now, money is still going down, and I'm pretty sure they should have finished that contract right now. Unless, of course, I have set something up wrong. Or the combine has driven into the wall. In testing, I'm not even going to lie about it. In testing, I had this on sharp corners, and the reason you didn't see the first two headlands is because it drove into this corner, it drove into the hedge on the bottom, it drove into this corner, it drove into the hedge this side. Every corner it drove into the hedge. The field boundaries in connection with the hedges, yeah, it didn't like it. So let's visit field 13, not field 19. Wait, need to get that changed. Not sure why I even typed in 19. Clearly 13 was the way to go. This is owned by Crofty, and got a nice chap in here. How we doing, bud? 46%. Yeah, even with Autodrive and Courseplay running, I still like to come and check, because you never know, do you? You just never know. He's cutting in, isn't he? Yes, cutting in. I'm assuming once he's finished, he's just going to go off and sell it, right? He's not going to wait around because he's not at the right fuel level. I don't actually know. I don't actually know how that works. We'll soon find out, right? Right. Take it down there. Where are we? We're over here. How are we looking? Well, this one. Yes, double stage. This may take me a while. I might get a worker on that, because we still need to scan these three fields. And we've still got other stuff to do and other contracts to complete. Anyways. Why can't I jump in that? There we go. Right. Bear me 2 seconds. I know you're going to lose audio, but give me 2 seconds. Right, we are about 55 minutes, and the missus allows me about an hour, so you have 5 minutes. I say allows me like I'm a child. I am. I'm playing a farming game, talking to my friends. I'm worse than my eldest playing Fortnite with mates. I might get a worker on this. I may do some more contracts off screen. Well, yeah, I think I'll complete the contracts that we have open before September 2, and then in September 2 we will plant barley in what did I do that for? We'll plant barley. Is my mouse working? Yeah. We'll plant barley in here. These two will remain like that until October, so ignore those. So this one we'll plant barley in, and then we need oats as well. What else do we need? Barley, oats. My pad's got tidied up this morning. Well, the missus tidied up. I weren't here. My pad's moved off the desk. I say desk, off the chest of drawers. Oats, corn, sunflowers and barley. The corn is on the same level as the hay pellets. So we could do corn or hay. I might mix it up a little bit, but we'll probably end up just doing the hay, in fairness. Barley, oats, and then sunflowers we can't plant until May. So if we do... I've missed a bit. Right there. Darn and dagnabbit. Look at that, look, I missed it with my mulching. Oh, it is what it is. I might go back just for that bit. So we have soy in here. If we cut this one and prep it, we can put oats and barley in these two. That might not be a bad shout. If we put oats and barley in these two, and then I'm thinking of taking this fence line out, and then this we could just have as one massive grass field. So we'll have a massive grass field, oats and barley, sunflowers and corn, oats, barley, sunflowers, corn, hay. We do have corn in here. I'm sure that's corn in there. Yeah, corn in there. We own this little area. I wouldn't mind buying that, to be honest. But it's 500 grand. So plenty of trees though. Have to see how well our thingy's doing. Our goat dairy. So, anywho's, I would like to get that sunflower contract finished on screen so you can see what's going on. And then after that, I'll just crack on in my own time. Videos are going to be every other day or thereabouts. When I have time, things are really busy at the moment. We have a lot going on with working and kids and stuff. Yeah, a lot going on. My mum and dad are really poorly at the moment. Yeah. Those of you that have been following me for a while know the situation with my parents. So I'm not in the mood to go into it in this episode. So you're not going to get any more information than that, just as a really poorly. So I'm gonna leave this here for a second. Let's turn these lights back off. I know a lot of jumping around today. I scanned that film, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Has he emptied that, and he just sat there? I jump into the combine, and then jump into here. And then if we move that on, planning path, is it going to go to the waypoint or is it going to go to exports? I'm hoping he's going to drive past the waypoint and then just go straight to exports. The waypoint's over here, over here. You. Up here, up here. Thank you. I could stop being lazy and just do it myself, but I haven't actually watched this guy do anything, so we're gonna tag along with him, and yes, he is. Right, let's get back out of there. Why did it field 10? That my liming contract field 10? Yeah, it must be. Did I catch that? Not quite. That's quite tight with that trailer though, isn't it? It must be our lime contract over there. he's missed a few here and there, but the cost of those in regards to the cost of the diesel and everything, it doesn't seem worth the hassle, to be honest. So we'll get this guy down to the sell point. Well, we won't. We'll let this guy drive to the sell point. And I'm literally just going to let him... Ooh. With the weight of that trailer and the curvature of the road, I'm sure the front of that tractor left the asphalt. Yeah, I was going to keep a hold of some of this sunflowery goodness, but the more money we make, actually, just thinking about it logically, the more money we make, we can actually buy some of the farm production pack pallets. So I was actually thinking about that earlier, actually. If we bought like 2 pallets of each thing, maybe 3 pallets, like £1,000, aren't they? So if we bought, I don't know, half a dozen, you can't see, there we go. If we bought half a dozen of each thingy, so the oats, the corn, the barley and the sunflowers, we bought half a dozen pallets of each and had them in storage back at the farm, you see, we could just flog them off. We could just feed the animals. Now it's a shame the farm production pack doesn't come in big bags, because I think that would be awesome. Do you know what I mean? Right, I'm hoping that this guy is now going, actually, he's not going to hit the trigger, he's not hit the trigger, not hit the exports thing, he's going to unload first. I haven't checked the prices, but I'm assuming we're going to make about £2,000 out of this. £4,000. Can't complain at £4,000. Let's turn him off for a second. I know I need to go get the combine. Let's scooch down to the contracts tab. Another £4,000 for that. We use our own stuff. So let's collect on that. Boop. There we go. So money is up to 117.08. Oh, that is where we are at. Right. I am going to send this guy back to our... where's he gone? Where's our farm? There it is. I'm going to send him back to our farm. And then go and grab the combine. Set up a worker for the cultivating. And then crack on with the lime contract. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I need this tractor because our lime spreader is mahoosive and the Renault is not going to pull it, so we need this guy. So let's turn the engine off for a second. So as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you, please. Take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.